Sue's here with the Manja Kitchen. Well, this one's a test. So I love to make desserts. I owned a pastry business for years. It was called Great Beginnings and Happy Endings. All we did was pastries and appetizers. Great business, actually, because it was living in like an Encino area where there was a lot of wealthy people that didn't want to cook, but they wanted to act like they did. So they sent the old man down to, or the store, and the front of the store had things to go. Back of the store was catering and a cooking school. So the guys come in here and they go, well, we need some appetizers and we need some desserts. And what are you making in between? Well, my wife said I've got a barbecue, but we don't know how to do that. Okay, maybe you should go down the street. I think they had a Love's Barbecue or something at this time. This was the 80s. Yeah, this is a long time ago. So this one, my husband, wonderful man, has a lot of attributes. Cutting up bars is not one of them. He's not going to make it in the bar world. Not in this bar world, let's put it that way. These are called Millionaire Shortbread Bars. And the base is made out of cookies. And you can use any kind of cookie you want to. And I had some, what did I have behind? The grandkids left behind Teddy Grahams. I also had some Trader Joe's gingerbread, ginger cookies. And I think I'm trying to remember what else. It was a conglomeration of all different leftover cookies. And you mix it with what? Butter. I mean, how bad can that be, right? A little bit of sugar, you put it in a crust, press it in there. And you don't have to bake it, by the way. You just push it in there, put it in the refrigerator. It gets hardened like a rock. Then the next base is caramel. Now, caramel is tricky stuff. You can do the shortcut method of getting a can of condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk, and putting it on the stove in a pot of water and boiling it, like, you know, crema de leche, for example, in Hispanic houses. Okay, so I did that, and I made the condensed milk with a little bit of sugar, and I made a beautiful caramel. You can see the color looks great, right? So I put it, top layer, chocolate. I mean, how bad can this be, right? I mean, the ingredients are great. This tastes great, but I take it, my husband is cutting these up as I'm outside in the backyard watering. I come in the house and I look at this and I go, what happened to my recipe? He goes, well, I did the best I could. If you don't want me to do this anymore. And I'm like, no, I don't want you to do this anymore. But I didn't say that. I said, thank you very much, dear. I really appreciate it. Turned around and gave him the high sign. So here we go. They taste great. But again, no bake, great ingredients, kind of sketchy looking. But I was thinking what I could do with this. Okay, Rich, hang on with me on this one. I was thinking I could take this, scrape it all together, put it on my cutting board here, roll it with greased hands into a ball, okay? Or maybe small balls, maybe smaller ones, like golf ball sized, and make truffles out of these. I mean, the ingredients are good, everything mixed together in here, and then roll them in dark processed Dutch cocoa, as you would a traditional truffle, chocolate truffle. So maybe these are going to be reinvented by the time my husband gets home. He'll probably not even recognize this, and he'll probably think, wow, she made something new. Well, actually, this is going to be one of those made-overs again. Let's do, it's not a total loss. It's good tasting. It just doesn't look great here. This is not up to my standards. But truffles? We can fake it with the truffles. I think that's what I'm going to do. I just thought about that just now. Ingredients are fabulous. And again, always use the best quality ingredients you can find or purchase. Always. It makes all the difference in the world because people will notice the difference. I'm not a big fan of Hershey bars. I like dark Lindt chocolate bars. So guess what this is? Dark chocolate bars from Lindt. So this is pretty good stuff. And then butter. This is this is about 3/4 pound of butter between the crust and the caramel inside. And a little bit of butter with the chocolate too. So probably closer to a pound of butter. I mean, how bad can that be, right? Good glass of scotch, you're home free. We'll make truffles before dinner. Thanks for joining us.